I grew up on a dairy farm in Wisconsin, and if it weren't for my parents, my dad was a surgeon, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom, I don't know that I would have landed at Knox. Basically, it went down like this. My dad said, "You're not going to the University of Madison, so where are you going to go?" So they immediately steered me towards a liberal arts education. And so I'll never forget the day. It was a January day, and it was beautiful. Everybody was out in the quad playing lacrosse, frisbee, because it was just one of those unusual January days where it's warm. And I was walking across with Harley no shirt and my mom. I'm like, this is it. This was my place. And I had been to Beloit College and Ripon and Lawrence and Carroll. I'd been all over the place. But this was definitely where I wanted to be. Now, when I got to campus, I was a closed-minded girl. I came from a very strict household, so I was pretty much told what to think in a very nice way. And then as my time here evolved, I learned how to think, how to form opinions, how to realize that I'm always right. And every time I would come home, my parents would just marvel at how I was blossoming into an educated, opinionated, very liberal young woman. And one time my dad said to my mom, "What the hell is going on with Lara?" And my mom said, "Walter, you can't be mad at the children when you taught them to think for themselves and then they don't agree with you." So I know my dad has passed on, but he would just be so thrilled for me to have been given this honor today. My career in journalism has just been fabulous, and everywhere I have been, whether it's the far mountains in Honduras with a man that had been deported from Kansas City, whether it has been sitting in a jailhouse face to face with a man who admitted killing more than a dozen people, whether it is fighting for animals' rights in Kansas. Everything that I have experienced and every success that I've achieved comes back to my time at Knox. And I can say that with complete honesty. I have nothing but warm feelings for my time here at Knox, for the friendships that I've made. I still have the core group of friends that I had here at Knox that I met basically the first day during Pump Handle. And I have those same friends today, and they're still the people that I call in my worst of times and in my best of times. And I loved coming back here, and I love sitting in the Gizmo today and encouraging students. If you have the curiosity, if you have the burning desire just to understand people, not necessarily agree with them, but understand them, then the world of journalism is where you need to venture. The world of journalism is different every single day. So if you love that adrenaline rush, you have that curiosity that Knox just makes us just bloom and just makes us think and wonder and want to go all over the world with those qualities, then journalism is what you need to do. And so I couldn't be more proud to say I'm a Knox grad. And I have one story that I just have to tell you, and I'm sure most of the alums have had a story like this. I had run a marathon in Anchorage, Alaska in 2003. I had my little kids with me. My son had gone fishing with his dad, and my 3-year-old daughter and I were in a store in remote Alaska, and in Estes Park. And we go into a clothing store, and there's a young woman behind the counter. And so I just started talking to her, and I said, "Where are you from?" She said, "I'm from here in Alaska." And I said, "Oh, great." I said, "Are you in high school or college?" And she said, "I'm going to college in the fall." And I said, "Really, where?" "You would never, ever." I said, "Well, try me." And she goes, "Oh, no, it's in Illinois." I go, "Really, try me?" And she said, "I'm going to Knox College." It was all I could do not to leap over the counter and just hug her and say, "Email me every day and tell me what you're doing." It's just that warmth. It's that immediate connection that you never, ever lose wherever you go in the world that stems from your time at Knox. And so we did email. She did tell me when Flunk Day happened, how Pump Handle was, and where she was living her freshman year. It's those kinds of stories that carry me all over. And it's all the different people that I met here at Knox that helps me when I go out into the field and I meet all different kinds of people there in my reporting. So thank you very much.